Hello guys, it's your boy at my FX. Welcome once again to our channel. Today we are going to check on our usual weekly market projection for different volatility pairs which we trade. Actually I do trade the volatility pair indices. So I'm going to give a weekly projection on what we are expected to see on the V75 market, the V25 and V10. So please do well to like, share, and subscribe to our channel as this will help us continue supporting us to grow. All right, so let's dive into the business of the day. Okay, so actually, we are this is V75 1 hour time frame. V75 has been on a bull run. We have been making some profit out of the market, though we had a little bit drawdown here in this zone, but I'm currently still on this trade on V75, expecting the market to still rally up. These are actually my confirmations for it. Okay, I saw this market. The market normally moves like a wave, moves like a wave. It may come down, go up, come down. But all you just have to do is to detect the overall trend of the market. So so I'm actually on this zone, actually looking for entries where you see this arrow, actually on this zone. If this is how I had the entry, had to plot my fib2 from the low to the high and look for my discounted area. My discounted area falls between the 618 level and uh, the point 80 level. Okay, so that's why I had to draw this box here. This first box here was a fair value gap in higher time frame, which the market had to cover. A fair value gap in higher time frame. So now I'm actually on this trade, just like I said. So we are expecting a bull run, and this market actually here is trying to form a double bottom. Um, this was a break or retest. So this is actually a break. Let me go reduce this. This is actually a break and retest of this area. And using our fib to get our discounted area, we are expecting this market to rally up. I'm actually on this trade and I have my stop loss, and I have my stop loss somewhere around here this week here. So let's just hold and hope for the best from this trend that is going to rally up in this trend. But I even when I do analyze the market, I still give us to uh, room to being wrong, because the market can be manipulated or anything could happen. But I'm still looking at, since this is a weekly projection, I'm still looking at a bull run from this market. But even though, let's say this market have to break, and let me pick out this two. Let's say this market has to break this area. I'll look for a retest of this area, and this market is going down on this area before I could think of sales. But as far as this trend, is still hasn't broken this area, this line, this black line, this my support level below here, I still look for bull interest. But until then, if it's able to break this area and continue going down, let me take this off. If it's able to break this black line, this support level here, and continue going down, then I'll look for entries for a sell. But for now, my projection for V75 still remains a buy. So you could look for a breakout of this area, a little retest in a lower time frame, probably like 15 minutes, or a good candle closing of 1 hour or 4 hour out of this area. Okay, you can wait for okay, like you can see here in lower time frame in 15 minutes, a double bottom is trying to be formed in this That's one of the confirmations that I had, which I had to take the buy trade, the buy trade for V75. So you can wait for can wait for 1 hour to close the bullish engulfing candle, or to be very sure, if you are holding trade, if you are more like an intraday trader, to be very sure, you can wait for a green candle close, a strong bullish green candle close in 1 hour or 4 hours before you can ride the trend, and put your stop loss, a very tight stop loss. You can put a very tight stop loss below here, below this area. So that's actually what we are looking out for V75. Let's go to V25. Let's go to V25. Let's project what the market has to do for us. Okay. V75 was good profit during the week for us. We had let me take this out. Okay, we had a good 1:4 and 1:2.5, which we took profit. We are currently not on this market, but we are looking forward to still entering for a buy continuation for this market. Overall analysis or bias for this market is a bull run. If I have to place my fib tool from this low to this high, I'll look for my discounted area, and okay, and my discounted areas are below the 618 level. And if you check here, you have a fair value gap here, a gap which the market has to mitigate or has to fill. So I'm going to put a rectangle to the from the week to the other week. This is a gap here, so I'll scale down to my lower time frame, 15 minutes time frame. I'll scale down to my 15 minutes time frame to see what if okay. So actually inside here you see we have an indecision candle, more like a digital candle here in our 15 minutes time frame. So if you are looking for a buy in V25, this is our first discounted area, which it falls just on the tip of the 618 level, on the tip of the 618 level. Here you could have bullish sentiment from this level, but I've seen a better one, another digital candle down here in below the the point 70 area. So I'm going to take my rectangle to extend it. So I rather prefer to take my entry, because this phase discount to me may not be that strong. I rather take my entries from a deeper discounted level, and it's also closer to my psychology level of this blue line, which is a psychology level, and a support level, which was more like a break and retest of this area. So I'll be looking for entries. I'll be looking for bullish entry at this zone, this second discounted area between the point 0.7 and the point 0.80 level. Okay, so we can just take our long to place, can just take our long to make an entry something like this to this low and extend it. At least our first level entry is always the 1.5 or 1:2, 1:2, 1:2. Yes, 1:2 even aligns with this initial high. So our second level target will be more of a 1:5. So this will be my bias, but I won't just enter. I'll wait for the markets to come down to this level, give me candle formations, patterns, multiple week rejections in this area before I'll make entries for a buy in this area, the buy continuation for V25. So our bias for V25 is still going to go long. Is going to go long. We are looking for a long bias on V25. So let's go over to V10. V10, you're still on the trade of V10. V10 has been awesome for us. I've been looking, although V10 has been ranging for pretty long time now. Sorry about my network. It's actually taking a little bit of time. Okay, V10. Let's take this out. So this is V10 4-hour time frame. So actually we have been riding these buys and these sells on V10. So actually I'm currently on this trade on V10. I'm going to show you how I was able to get, let's scale down to 1 hour time frame, how I was able to get my entry on V10 and for a projection on what you should be looking out for and how you could make an entry on V10. Sorry about that, my network is a little bit slow. Okay, we are back. I think you can still see my screen though. What you should be looking out for on V10 could you may wait for this market to break this level, it rotates back to this purple line here, or the market will still come down. Let me take out my brush too. That you wait for the break of this area, wait for the break of this area, which is this black line here. It rotates back to this black line. Will be another place that I'll be looking forward to making a buy, sorry, sell entry for V10. A break of this area, which is this support level here, it rotates back to the support level, and we'll look for patterns, confirmations on this level too, going down alongside V10. So let's take this off. Let's take this off. Don't know, my network is very fishy. I wanted to show you guys how I was able to get an entry of. Okay, let me go to 15-minute time frame since 1 hour is lagging and it's not opening. Okay, here we are. So how I was able to get this entry? Normally I just, which you guys know, I use my flip tool to find discounted area. I drag it from the high to the low. So between that, I saw a discounted area between my points 0.7 and 0.80 level. All I just had to do was to draw this rectangle tool, as you can see. Was to draw this rectangle tool. So I thereafter waiting for the market to come back to this level, then looking for patterns and candlestick formations and closing before we take the market and make an entry for the downtrend. So actually, if you look here closely, you see, if you look there closely, let's, yes, if you look closely, you see we had more like a divergence in this area, which is a very strong confirmation for a sell. So, but unfortunately, it did not reach our, it did not, it was just few pips, it was just few pips away from our zone. It was just few pips away from our zone. So, what the market rather did was to go to forming a double top here. If you look here, you see this area here and this area here aligns, that the market could not break this high here. So rather it had to form a double top. So on seeing this market not being able to break this high and forming a double top, all I just had to do was to wait for a bullish engulfing candle and engulfing red candle that is long to cover um the previous green candle coming down, leaving a weak rejection there. So I just had to wait for it, and on the closing of this candle, I allow it to close twice, two bearish candles to close twice, and I just had to place my long two on this level and took it. The first was 1:3. My first entry was 1:3. Yes. was 1:3, and my second level target was 1:5. So actually, I'm still on this trade. I'm still on this trade. I'm still on this trade. So actually, my second level target is this black line here, just at the tip of this black line. So I've moved my my SL. I've moved my stop loss back to this area. I've moved my stop loss to this purple line area, which is this high. Okay, so we are looking forward to the market, we are just few pips away from taking profit of 1:5 on this area. So first take profit was 1:3, which took profit on this purple line, and I had to hold. So we are on the second level take profit there. So actually, that's how we were able to get these entries on each of these space for V75 is a bull run for us. For V75 is a bull run for us. For V25 is a bull run for us, and for V27 for V25 is I'm sorry for V10 for V10 is a bearish trend for us. So let's see. We are still ranging around this box. Let's see. We have a stop loss below this level in V75. So that's our projection for the week for V25, V75, and V10. So let's see what the market got for us. Thanks for staying tuned to the end of this video. Thanks for liking, sharing. Please do well to subscribe to our channel, because this will help us support us in making more educational videos just like the one we have done continuously. Please do well to leave a comment on the comment section on what topic you want us to treat or teach or analyze, or which trend, which market you love us to analyze on the synthetic indices, and we'll try as much as possible to doing that. Thanks once again. See you on the other side. Ciao.